Okay, so this will make a little more sense, I think, to you all. So that's one of the generators, or what I'm going to use as a generator. I put the copper on it. I can't even remember. It's been like, I don't know, 6 years, 7 years maybe. I can't remember when I did that. I can't remember how it's wired either, but I'll have to go through it. I think one of the wires got nicked too. I may have to patch it. And then I got a second one coming that I'll also use as a generator, and it'll be on this side and this side. So there'll be two of them. These are the plates. They're not, I don't have the pattern yet, but these are 1/2 inch Lexan. So it'll be clear. They'll bolt on clear here, right? So yeah, and I got a 3/4 shaft, solid coupler that should fit in there. If it doesn't, I'll have to change something a little bit, and I got plenty of room, so I hope it'll fit, because the plate will be on the inside where that line is, so I think it'll fit. I could trim it at work if I need to in the lathe, or I can do it myself too, so we'll see. But that way, hopefully that'll make sense. That's what I call the 8-inch Samsung. It's not really a Samsung. I don't know what brand it is. It might be a Samsung. I don't know what it is. I just get them on eBay. These are almost always aluminum wound from the factory, so you can use aluminum, but you're gonna have higher resistance. You're not gonna get as much power out. So I like to go copper. I was actually driving this too, so you could drive them as a motor or a generator. And if you actually open up an inverter, you will see something that looks almost just like that. It might be a little heftier, because I could have put, that's 19 gauge wire I rewound. I can't remember how many turns either, 60 or 80. I think it was 80. I can't remember how many turns I did, but they're all even, you know what I mean? So, yep, we'll get 2 of those, and that should be it, because this is it's close to a 1 horse, I think. What is that? No, it's not. 8.87 horse. That was with the aluminum, though. And that was with the way they wired it, Star, all series Star. I don't do that. I'll probably go parallel. I don't know what the sweet spot will be. I'll have to adjust it, because I'll bring the wires out. These are the wires on this one's already brought out, so I'll figure out what about 30 volts is, or 40. Actually, I could go a little higher. I'll have to look at the efficiencies when it's bucking down on those boards, because sometimes it's boosting's actually more efficient. But I got to find the sweet spot with all that. That way I can do I just want 24 volts or 30 volts going to the boards. That way I don't got plenty of current available, because that should, I'm thinking 600 watts at least. It might be more, because it's direct drive, man. There's not going to be a chain at all. So hopefully that makes sense. And I got to put we just use go-kart sprocket hubs. You can get them for 1 inch or 3/4. I use 3/4. You get more sprockets availability in smaller sizes, and the smaller sprockets are cheaper. So that's why I like to do that. And 3/4 is pretty rigid, man, because that's what that is, basically, a 3/4. It's 20 millimeter, which is barely bigger than 3/4. All right, peace.